Full Send Golf.
You guys know how much I really, really love golf.
Full Send Golf, 2v2. Me and VOD versus Big John and Kyle. Oh, it feels good to be back. On the links with the boys.
Join the party on the golf course.
Back to golf in a big way. Now what, practice? Let's go hit the range.
I was like, let's go to the range.
We are headed to the golf course. Yo, you want to golf with us?
No.
You don't play golf?
No.
Try. We got to break par.
I'm very, very excited. You excited?
Yeah.
Full Send Golf. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
1 o'clock. It is the fourth hour here on Three Man Front. Landrum and Conrad hanging out on a Tuesday. We got World Cup action. Conrad, I checked the score. It was still 0-0 the last time I checked between the Ivory Coast and Norway in their Viking row.
Yeah, but the Ivory Coast is always winning because of how beautiful their kids are. So.
Yeah, you can see them running around out there. That's for sure.
Hard to miss them.
I just wanted to add this. Our buddy has fired in one of our friends that is a Kentucky fan, says Kentucky's going to beat Bama week 2. Write it down.
See, there you go. Him and Don should share
predictions.
Survey it together and talk about it.
Demetri Ravanos, we call him Meat, joining the show, and he is a part of SEC Unfiltered, the college football bubble bath, has done some stuff with Barrett Sports Media, multiple podcasts. He's a great dad. How are you, Demetri?
I am good. That's a hell of an intro, Ledger.
Yeah, I try. This is what you get when Pat's not here. I give you a little bit extra. Yeah.
1-0 now, Norway, by the way.
Okay.
Beautiful goal by someone I've never heard of before.
Yes.
That's
the World Cup, and
that's just Norway. I haven't seen an ugly person from Norway yet.
No, well, okay. So here is something that I was debating with my wife. Are you familiar with their big star, Erling Haaland?
Is this the one that's built like a football player?
Yes. Undeniably, in shape, insane, muscle definition, all that kind of stuff. But in the face, kind of looks like Dr. Zaius from the old Planet of the Apes.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Like, that is, we are approaching Tom Petty levels of undeniably ugly with that man.
Wait a minute. I got to pull up the composite of the team. How do you spell his name? Give me just the first name.
I think
Erling.
I think that's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got him.
And it's Haaland, Haa.
Oh,
yes.
Goodness gracious. Okay. All right, that's different.
Yeah, this guy, he, like I said, he looks like the old Planet of the Apes movies with the monkey makeup, not the new ones that are CGI.
Oh, wow. Okay. You went there. Have you enjoyed play so far in the World Cup? I've been watching more. I watched last night. I thought it was compelling. I didn't have a rooting interest, but watching the penalty kicks, that was fun.
Watching the crowd reactions to the penalty kicks were maybe the best thing ever last night, because that Morocco fan that looked like his world just ended when they missed that shot. That was excellent.
That was like 7 surrender cobras all in one.
Yeah, agreed. I have enjoyed the World Cup start to finish. I will say yesterday's matches, it felt like there was a lot of playing not to lose. So I felt like until we got to the penalties, kind of a boring game, but the penalties are always an exciting end to a game in soccer.
So I assume you saw last night the Netherlands and Morocco where you had the penalty kick. The goalie for the Netherlands, he blocks it, and then it goes like ricochets off his heel into the goal.
Yeah.
In just devastating fashion. Okay. I know that this is going to be very difficult for you to relive, much like myself. But like the last thing,
you going Bill Buckner?
No, well, okay. See, I'm going like, is this like a Bill Buckner? But see, that was to lose the World Series. Like, I'm going. Is that like a kick 6 of the World Cup? Like just in terms of how devastating that type of a play is.
And let me add to that question, Demetri, and what Conrad just asked. But if that goalkeeper is from, let's say, pick a country where that would be devastating if you had to go back home, because I think we had a player from South America that.
Yeah, I mean, last time the World Cup
happened.
was in the U.S., the keeper from Colombia, he and the guy that gave up the own goal, or that caused the own goal, both shot as they got off the plane.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this was in '94. Colombia was coming in with maybe their best team ever. Like people thought Colombia was going to shock the world and win the World Cup, and their opening game, they lose to the U.S., and they lose to the U.S. in part because this guy named Alejandro Escobar, the ball just bounced off of his ankle in a particular way that the goalie could not get back to it. And as they got off the plane going back to Colombia, they got eliminated. They didn't even make the knockout stage. As they got off the plane going back to Colombia, a cartel hitman was there waiting to kill both the goalie and Escobar.
Holy cow. Okay, well, let's hope that this guy for the Netherlands survives this.
So in some places, it literally just means more.
Yeah.
It just means more, yes. Yes. That was, kick six is a really, really good comparison, in part because, like, that same goalie had an amazing save early on in the extra time. Like, but at the end of the day, that is what it is that kills him. Yeah, good pull there, Conrad.
A very good pull. Are you more optimistic about the United States after watching against Turkey? Did you make more out of it? I was talked down. I was told relax, and I don't know enough about soccer to stay on my high horse, so I did.
The last goal that beat us was fluky enough for me to dismiss, and I mean, like, I'm sure you have heard this a lot, right? Like, we were barely playing the Stars. Yeah. Pulisic got in there just to not be rusty by the time the knockout stages come around. I'm not reading too much into it. I will say it is a bummer. Like, it would have been incredible to go undefeated through the group stage, but that doesn't happen, and now all you can do is focus on what's ahead. I think this should be a walkover against Bosnia. It should be, but I won't count those eggs before they hatch.
Well, it'll be a lot of fun. Hopefully tomorrow it's a glorious day here for the U.S. soccer team. I do want to pivot to another sport that our listeners absolutely adore. How are people in your neck of the woods, the LaMelo Ball trade? How's that going over?
So I think the Charlotte Hornets have certainly entered their exciting whites era, where Brandon Miller's going to look around and Brandon Miller's going to look down the bench and think, boy, one of these things is not like the other. It's okay. So Raleigh is not crazy Hornets territory, but they are obviously our closest NBA team, so people are aware. More than anything, there's just confusion. Like, what is in the direction? It seemed like the Hornets were taking a step forward this year, and not only trading LaMelo, but then trading Mikal Bridges, who was really kind of the emotional, like, captain of this team. Boy, like, Con Knipple and Brandon Miller both have to be looking around thinking this is not what we thought we were coming to.
Not at all. Demetri Ravanos joining us here on Three Man Front. All of our guests join us on the Higginbotham Hotline. We were coming up, just this being the 4th of July week, and of course the World Cup and America 250 and all of that coinciding. But I was thinking about nostalgia, and we're around the same age, Demetri, but things here in America, whether it be a person in what they did, a place, a thing, kind of go in nostalgia, and I was coming up with a list of 5 things that we as Americans, or I in particular, need to come back. One of them was Nick Saban coaching football. Not just analyzing football, but I want Nick Saban on the sideline. That's when the world seems like it's right to me.
Yes, I agree. He certainly does not need to be testifying in front of Congress or writing letters about Terry and Arnold being a good person. That is not working out well for him.
No. I said skate centers as well. Not so much from me, but I'd be willing to put on some roller skates.
Yeah, listen, the first time I ever broke a bone was standing on top of a block at a skate center trying to request a song from the DJ. And I am sad my children will never have that experience.
Okay, I don't know what this says about me, that this is the first thing that came to my mind with this discussion. Where are you on the much-needed return, in my opinion, of the Pizza Hut buffet? I want to go sit inside of a Pizza Hut and eat.
Yeah.
Are we bringing back the salad bar?
Yeah, sure. Salad bar, too. Yeah.
You would have to, right? Yeah. That creamy Italian dressing is much missed. I'm divided on this because on the one hand, the experience was excellent. If we are bringing back the Pizza Hut buffet, we are going to have to bring back the table-sized Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man
Yep.
machines. But at the end of the day, you do have to eat Pizza Hut pizza, and I'm not sure I want to do that.
Yeah, but back in the day, they used to make their dough in-house. You could go in. There was a different smell, especially when they had that deep dish in. It was different. I continued with this, and I just said the soft drink tab. And I don't care.
Ooh,
Point
that's
your
a rough
arrows
one.
at me. Tab, I know you can still get it. It's like the black market. I don't know. But it's some shady stuff in trying to procure it. Celine Dion. I think America needs Celine Dion back, even though she's Canadian.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was about to say both French and Canadian, but that is part of American nostalgia, Celine Dion.
Yeah, and finally I said Kenny Rogers Roasters just one more time.
Oh, brother, Kenny Rogers Roasters would be a coup for us to bring back. Not only delicious food, but one of the few bright spots of the final season of Seinfeld is the episode where the Kenny Rogers opens across from Kramer's apartment.
Yep. And for Conrad,
Yeah.
glamour shots.
Oh, I do some glamour. If we're bringing back glamour shots, let's get a whole 3-man front and friend sort of shoot.
Ooh, like where you went to the mall and
Like
got it
wind
done, that
machine.
thing?
Yeah, wind machine,
Yeah.
a lot of lights. Yeah.
Everybody's going to have to wear a fun hat.
Okay,
It'll
yeah.
be a day.
All right, so I want to ask you this question because we did an American history trivia competition on the show yesterday, and I got smoked. Didn't go well for me.
Okay.
But I did get this one right, and we always ask you. You're our movie guy. We always ask you movie questions. So
It's good.
I feel like you're going to nail this, Demetri.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to read it the way it was asked?
Yeah. Landrum, so he has the questions from yesterday. I'll let him read it as it was asked to me. I pulled this one out of my butt, Demetri, but I did get it right.
What American movie was the first to make $100 million at the box office?
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. Was it Jaws?
Oh my gosh,
That's exactly
he did it too.
how Conrad responded.
That's exactly what I did. I
It
went.
was walking out of the gym, disgusted with the game, throws basketball over shoulder, head turned away from basket, and it goes in.
I went Casablanca at first, and I was like, but surely movie tickets didn't cost a lot back then, so you wouldn't have
do you know
gotten
how
to
many
100
people would have had to
million.
have seen Casablanca? Yeah. No, I'm with you.
And Demetri will appreciate this. My guess was Gone with the Wind.
As you know, I believe the finest film ever made.
Oh, you said it was the worst ever, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think that people that say they love Gone with the Wind are pretending. I think they know they are doing some sort of psyop on us.
Actually, no idea. I don't give a damn.
I'm actually taking my son to see Jaws on the big screen later this week.
Oh.
Are they putting it back in theaters for the summer, I guess?
So we have a little like local independent theater here that plays it every 4th of July weekend.
Oh,
and,
very nice, yeah.
Yeah, and my son gets to hear me opine not just about how much I love the movie, but how much of a great piece of American innovation that movie really was.
Oh, it was. I've done the deep dives on the ride at Universal and the things that went wrong with that ride in the early going and all the problems that they had there on the set. They basically wrote the movie every day.
Yes. Can I
Yes.
work out for your listeners a little bit here?
Yeah.
There is no greater cinematic accomplishment in the history of the world because, like, to your point, Landrum, they are having to rewrite on the fly. They are having to rebuild the shark nearly every single day. They are innovating ways of filming underwater. They are, I think that movie is not just a wonderful script. It is perfectly casted. I adore Jaws. I think it is one of those things where you talk about some of the great works of American art, how you would not include Jaws in there with, pick whatever great American novel you want, Huckleberry Finn, Great Gatsby, whatever. You would be insane not to include it.
No, Jaws was one of those movies. I was old enough to know better, but I was a little hesitant to jump in the lake right after I saw it.
Yeah. No, I hear you. It has that effect on you when you are of a certain age, right? Like 12 and below.
I saw it for the first time when I was 6 years old.
That explains so
Yeah,
much.
It was too early.
Honestly, good parenting.
Yep.
My wife's parents used to, when she was little, used to just put Alien on as their comfort movie. So she saw that way too soon.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were both microbiologists. They had no real filter for raising a child. Everything was just like, well, it's science. It can't happen, so don't worry about it.
And the actual shark's name was Bruce, right?
Was Bruce, yes.
Yeah. No, Spielberg.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a great movie, man. It's a great movie. My wife and I went to an exhibit at the Academy of Motion Pictures Museum last year that was all about Jaws, and one of the things that Spielberg geniusly preserved and is on display there is the chalkboard with Quint's drawing of the shark eating the Kittner boy, which I think is the funniest part of that movie.
That is fantastic. And it is a great movie with just some truly awful sequels, unfortunately.
Spielberg has a bad habit of that, right? Like, has there been a good Jurassic Park sequel? I say no.
Not
But the
particularly.
first one is amazing.
I saw the first one in the theater with my uncle. And then I didn't really start catching up or watch another one for like a decade or decade and a half. So I thought they'd come a long way with special effects. I like Chris Pratt.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. Like, I felt like the what was it, Jurassic World was too much like, hey, remember this kind of stuff for my liking.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, it's like the Pirates of the Caribbean. You did a great first one. Now knock it off.
Yeah, that's true. What are your plans for the 4th of July? You going to throw some euros on the Barbie?
I really don't know. Outside of going to see Jaws, I have told my wife and kids, like, you're old enough to figure this out. You do what you want.
Well, that's my attempt at humor. Demetri is of Greek origin.
Will you any bubble bath plans coming up here in the near future?
I actually, oh boy, maybe I should just go ahead and tell you guys this now. The bubble bath is coming to an end.
Oh,
What?
no.
Is it?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's time to do something.
You ran out of
different.
bubbles. You got canceled.
I mean, like, we are at a point, Landry, how many bubble baths can I take
This is
before
true.
the world starts to get sick of seeing these nipples?
Why don't you start doing stand-ups in the shower above the nipples?
I do. This is something I was telling my wife when I was telling her that we've got this other project that we're going to announce at SECU in a little bit. But we did buy this weird camera rig that has been hanging above the bathtub for the better part of 3 years. I don't know what other use there could possibly be for this thing.
Will you still take bubble baths even when the segment's over, or did you only take the bubble baths for the segment?
Oh, no, the bubble baths are for me.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I taught college football for you. I get in the tub for me.
It's a fair trade.
Name the movie. This is the line. I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
That's Parents, right? Yeah, Meet the Parents.
That is Meet the Parents. Very good. Demetri Ravanos.
Speaking of a bunch of awful sequels, aren't we getting another one of those this summer?
Yeah,
I
I
think
thought
you're right.
Fockers was okay.
Yes, Fockers was okay, but what was the next one? Was it called Baby Fockers?
Yeah, I didn't do that one. Nope.
Yeah, like we need Ben Stiller to get a life at this point.
Yes.
Well said.
Ben Stiller at the airport. I can't remember if that was the first or the second where he's arguing.
That
with
is the first one.
Oh, so good. Demetri, have a wonderful 4th. Thanks for joining us, and be safe, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right, boys. Talk to you then.
Thanks,
All right.
mate.
Demetri Ravanos joining us, as all our guests do, on the Higginbotham Hotline. You deserve solutions that are built for you. Higginbotham's your one-source solution for insurance, financial, and HR services. Our source for questions today, one Damian Mitchell. Damian's Dimes, we're going to answer next on Three Man Front. 122, Norway still leading the coast of Ivory, or the Ivory Coast. It's CIV. That's the abbreviation there on the telecast. 1-0, Norway leading 62-17. Has elapsed. Almost said remaining, but has elapsed. You got to read it different when you're talking soccer. But United States in action tomorrow night in Santa Clara, California, as they try to advance. They take on Bosnia-Herzegovina. The United States is a heavy favorite, according to Las Vegas, so that's always good. It's always good when you're comfortable, you're riding around your automobile, especially during these hot summer months. And our friend at the garage in Pelham, want to remind you that right now they got the AC checks going on. All of those new diagnostic machines, they can handle even the newest refrigerants. But if you haven't checked out the garage, you just need to know it's owned by Bob and it's wonderful people there. That's why they get 5 stars across the board. You go to the website, you're going to see it there at thegarageinpelham.com. But those reviews, they're top-notch for a reason. They still have folks that once lived here in Birmingham that they took care of, have now lived to Montgomery, Crane Hill, other parts of the state, and they still bring their cars, their trucks, their SUVs into the garage for significant repairs. But it's not just significant repairs. The AC check right now, $25 off with that if you set up your appointment. Air conditioning repairs, 15% off of any repairs. But anything from alignment, they're a Continental Tire dealer. They got rebates going on. Anything under the hood or going on with your car, these are folks you can trust. It's the Garage in Pelham, thegarageinpelham.com, and you get by there, tell them Landrum from 3-Man Front and Jocks sent you. We do have questions coming up from one Damian Mitchell. We have no idea what those questions are. This is what we call Damian's Dimes.
I want to know what you're thinking. Tell me what's on your mind.
It's time for Damian's Dimes.
To be honest, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, you forgot you had that.
I really did.
We didn't forget about it.
I see, man. Good to hear. How's everything been going today, guys?
Everything's fine. It's good.
Good deal.
Yeah. All right.
So are you a Warriors fan now?
No, especially I'm a Warriors fan with Yaks. I'm not going to be a Warriors fan if LeBron joins.
Why not? You're pairing Yaks with the greatest player of all time.
He's not the greatest player of all time.
Oh, really?
And no, I don't care for LeBron.
Okay. Interesting. Starting off with a question.
Yaks is a we guy. He's a me guy.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I've just tried to stay away from it today.
Understandable. Question number 1. If you had to choose between these two, one Texas-based football team will win a championship. You only choose one. Will it be Texas A&M or the Dallas Cowboys?
So this counts conference championship, right? Or like a NFC championship?
I'm talking the big thing, Super Bowl or national championship. The lesser of two evils.
When was the last Cowboys? Is it 96?
Yeah, it's
Sounds
been
about
30-something years.
Oh, this will be the 30-year anniversary.
Dak Prescott?
Yeah.
George Pickens?
Yeah, give me the Cowboys.
You don't believe in Marcel Reed? Interesting. Yeah, never mind. Don't even.
I believe in Mike Elko.
Same.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Texas A&M.
I was wondering. No. I'm with you. I don't think I'll ever.
If they make the playoffs this year, that'd be great for them.
NFC East, man, it's too tough.
That's kind of where they're at right now.
I just look at the Super Bowl from last year and the matchups that we got, and I know who was the preseason favorites, and those guys weren't there. Figured the Cowboys can do it.
Okay. Question number 2. What specific athletic skill would you like to possess? I guess I need to preface this. Like,
yes.
Usain Bolt speed, Ken Griffey Jr. swing.
Gotcha.
Like, what particular athletic skill of a great would you like to possess?
Well, they claim that Ted Williams he could read the seams on the ball when it was released.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's eagle eye right there.
Above eagle eye vision. So that would be, for me, yes, that would be great.
Wow.
I don't know how much it would help me in everyday life. I got pretty good hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would. Or no. Sorry. I guess this would count. Scotty Scheffler's ball striking ability.
I thought you were going more with Bryson DeChambeau.
Are you kidding? Being 5 pieces on the tee box.
Just got there and yanked that thing.
Just picking me up. There's his L5. There's his S1.
So this one's kind of tough because I'm trying to think like practical versus like just what I would like to be able to do. Like selfishly, like I've always wanted to be able to dunk a basketball, and I can't. Not even close.
Little ones?
Yeah, like an 8-foot goal, but no, not a 10-foot goal.
I can't dunk a 10-foot goal.
So selfishly, I would like to be really.
No, not even close.
I thought you were Nate Robinson.
No.
So like for that, just in terms of being able to do something cool and show off, like I like to be able to dunk like Michael Jordan or Vince Carter or somebody like that. But in terms of practical, like actually being able to go and do something with it, probably take the swimming ability of Michael Phelps.
Yeah, swimming ability of Michael Phelps. Let's just say you go this weekend, and it's early and there's not a lot of boat traffic. You could really impress a group by swimming across the lake.
Yeah, but see, I'm thinking like if I can swim like Michael Phelps, like, I mean, you could compete in the Olympics, right? Because you're Michael Phelps. Whereas if I have, the swing of King Griffey Jr., I still don't know if I'd be able to, like, I'm not strong enough. I'm not fast enough to be a Major League Baseball player, even if I have that swing.
Yeah.
But if I can swim like Michael Phelps, I can go in the Olympics.
Some days I would ask for more flexibility.
Yeah.
Just being more flexible. And there, I don't know, I guess I would go with the gymnast there. So like the
So you want to be
flexibility of
Simone
Olivia
Biles.
Dunn.
Oh, okay.
Or Simone Biles. I do want to be taller than Simone Biles.
That's
fair.
That's fair. That's fair.
You would look like Shaq next to Simone Biles.
What she would about 5'2", 5'1"?
Isn't she?
She's like 4'10".
Yeah, she's under 5 feet, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, she's tiny.
Yeah.
I thought she
Us
was
taller
at least
people, it really stands out. For you, you're like, oh yeah, she's probably right.
She is 4'8".
Are you serious?
Yeah, she's 4. According
She was
to
wearing heels.
the internet.
That's wild.
In that picture, I think was Shaq. She took the side by side. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's insane.
4'8".
Wow. Speaking of Michael Phelps, he'll make an appearance a little bit later in Damian's Dimes.
Oh.
But who is one or who was or is one player from the team that you root for that you just don't like?
All right, Hassan Kim would be too easy. I know it sounds horrible.
Oh, boy.
He frustrates me. I like him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to back out of the question. I'm trying to go significant, meaningful. Ronald Acuna. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He frustrates me sometimes. And maybe it's just his propensity to get hurt, or sometimes it just doesn't seem like he just seems like he's checked out. He's a great player. He's an absolutely wonderful player. I'm not comparing him to Juan Soto.
So you don't like him because he's injury prone?
I didn't say I disliked him. I said I get frustrated.
Wow.
Because he's such a great player, and I hear from, you got Acuna. He's the best player in the game. You got the best player in the game.
When healthy.
And, okay. Well, we would love to see that.
The best ability is availability.
He's either in a slump or once he's playing well, and he pulls up lame.
The occasional hangnail.
It really weighs on me when we're playing bad and he's not in the lineup. So
Understandable. I didn't mean to get you down in the dumps, brother. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I was not expecting that answer.
Yeah, I really wasn't either.
Yeah, I mean, for Alabama, it'd be any field goal kicker that's not Will Reichard from the Nick Saban era, so Griffith, Papanastis, etc. If we're going baseball, though, he's talented. I never liked Aroldis Chapman.
Really?
No, because he choked in the postseason. He gave up too many walk-off home runs in the postseason. I have too many bad memories of that. He's done some things off the field that are really not great.
Yeah.
He throws it fast, but
No, that's it.
he just always frustrated me, man.
He's got some good-looking, intimidating net taps.
He does, but it just felt like in the big moments when you really wanted him to come through for you, it didn't happen.
I got to see him pitch in Atlanta. I forget who he's with. It was, I think, 2 teams ago. It was with the Royals. He was with the Royals, and he came in relief. And good grief, he could still throw some
like
gas.
Yeah, it's humming.
Yeah, when he's good, he's good. But
how old is he now?
And it's like
gotta be late
that.
30s.
It's that heavy ball gas. Yeah,
Yeah, and
like you're swinging at a boulder.
and he's still throwing 100.
he's 38.
We think.
I am 12.
I
I am 12.
He's got documentation.
All right, question number 4. Start, bench, cut these former Heisman Trophy winning quarterbacks. Jaden Daniels from LSU, Johnny Manziel from Texas A&M, Baker Mayfield from Oklahoma.
We are benching Johnny.
Okay.
Baker and who?
Jaden Daniels. Yeah.
Depends on who those surrounding pieces are. I will go with Jaden Daniels.
You're starting Jaden Daniels?
Early in the season, yeah. I'm going to take athleticism.
100%?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, Baker.
Before everybody's on the same page, let me go with athleticism.
Gotcha. Conrad?
Golly, that's tough. See, I'm probably sitting Baker because just the mobility of the other guys is better than what you had with Beck. I mean, they're all so good.
You draft both of them?
I'd probably sit Baker or bench Baker. No, I'm cutting Baker. I'm going to bench Johnny Manziel. I'm starting Jaden Daniels.
Really? I honestly thought one of y'all were going to start Johnny Manziel.
Why?
I don't know. The glitz and the
Like
glamour.
now, Johnny Manziel?
No.
Like just got through?
No. Prime.
Yeah, in their prime.
Prime.
Yeah, of course not now.
In the NFL, no, I still wouldn't. It still wouldn't be Johnny Manziel.
No.
I saw
He was
that.
the most fun to watch, though.
He was.
Because you just never knew it was going to happen.
No, he didn't know what was going to happen until it happened.
It was great.
All right, final question. Speaking of Michael Phelps, today is his birthday. Guess how old Michael Phelps is today?
37. That's what I was going to say. I'll go 38.
He's 41 years of age.
Wow.
41 years of age. Most decorated Olympian, especially in the United States.
Yep.
So, speaking of Michael Phelps, keeping on that same theme of dominant
I
athletes.
wonder if prolonged chlorine exposure has any side effects.
It does.
Just
That's why I have a
besides hair.
saltwater pool.
Really? Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it sounds good. I mean, besides not singing your eyes, I know it's not good for your hair.
I think it dries out your skin.
Speaking of Michael Phelps and talking about
You form
dominating,
gills.
Yeah.
dominating athletes, who is on your Mount Rushmore, regardless of sport, of your most dominant athlete?
I saw it, Mike Tyson, Iron Mike, anytime he came to the ring, everybody got scared, got in the ring, and he's knocking jokers out within a minute.
Yep.
Like legitimate jokers. Mike Tyson for me.
Mm-hmm.
I've got several more. I could keep going.
But you only get 4. It's Mount Rushmore, baby.
All right. Nolan Ryan in baseball.
Okay.
In his prime, you weren't hitting that. Basketball, Michael Jordan.
Fair. Yeah, it's tough.
Somehow let's go Tiger prime.
Yeah, Tiger's the first one I thought of.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably go. Can I have Michael Phelps on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably go Tiger, Michael Phelps.
Okay, well, Phelps would have. That would have been mine. Pick some other ones besides Phelps because everybody's got Phelps.
Usain Bolt.
Yeah, that's good.
Usain Bolt would be up there. For me, for baseball, controversial. I'd still go Barry Bonds.
Yep.
Regardless of how you feel about him, he was dominant. There's no doubt about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then either LeBron or MJ, but LeBron.
Same. Yeah.
Sorry, Wilt Chamberlain. I apologize. That was my answer.
Yeah.
No
Yep.
Bob Cousy?
Actually, you know what? No, for basketball, I'll go Shaq because when
Dominant,
Shaq's
yep.
at his time, with his size and his skill set at the center position, I'll go Shaq.
I don't think you can go wrong with any of those. I went Usain Bolt, Tiger Woods, Barry Bonds, and LeBron James.
And if we're going outside but still considered sport, then you'd have to go Chestnut.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the eating.
For just the number of titles.
You wouldn't want the eating prowess of Joey Chestnut?
No.
God, no.
But that would have helped you out in a couple challenges.
Yeah, that's not worth it for me. It's not worth
I don't
it.
know if that would help you out in your personal life.
Which athlete is the best at history trivia?
Sorry, honey, you can't
Can I
come home
take
this
that
week.
from them?
I just got through the competition. I'm going to spend the week purging in our house, and it's going to smell horrible.
Well, he's been doing it for years, though. He's been dominating for years.
She probably wouldn't care if I don't know how much money he's knocking back, but she might
sure
tell me, yeah, smells like money.
They got spray for that.
Of course.
Yeah. Damian, we appreciate that.
Absolutely,
Are you going to
bros.
stick around, hang out?
Yeah, I will.
All right, more fun stuff. We'll get into it. 3-man front on this Tuesday. 3-man front. Landrum Conrad, Damian Mitchell hanging out with us. We just wrapped up Damian's Dimes. Pat Smith back with us tomorrow. Molly Robinson returns after the 4th of July holiday. They're in almost the 81st minute of World Cup action going on right now. Norway had the 1-0 lead over the Ivory Coast. But now we are, I'll let you finish that. We are all tied at 1.
Did
And we'll
Cooper
have some
Flag
injury time.
Were those shoulder pads? Or his shoulders just that wide?
And his shoulders are just that wide.
He's
I
got
hope he's not
swimmer
wearing
shoulders.
shoulder pads.
He's got swimmer shoulders. Well, I mean, I guess when you're, over 6'9", 6'10".
Did you see where Knippel's younger brother, he committed the Duke?
Yeah.
I think, Cager Knippel.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be an easy one. Yeah, Cager Knippel.
Wow.
He's only a 4-star, though,
So yeah, he and his brother.
Mm-mm.
He and his brother.
Sticking with the sports world, a very prominent story a lot of you have been asking about on the text line. We'll get into it. This is a part of today's The Worst Thing That I've Seen.
This is the worst thing I've seen.
Been in quarantine and I need to get out and party. Woo! What's better than beach and a few drinks and Jeeps? Man, it can't be better than that. Law enforcement's definitely made their visitability and made people chill out and not be as crazy. The cops are doing their job as long as they don't be mean to people who are actually being innocent. Then I'm all gravy, baby.
All right, amid the scandal of Phil Mickelson, we got the report. We were actually here on the show that he was playing a round of golf at a private club, and then apparently something happened, and then he was ordered to leave the private club, which that in itself.
Raising some red flags there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Makes you start asking a lot of questions. Well, now a deep dive, and we've got a published report and a story from Alan Shipnuck, who is well respected as not only as a journalist, as a writer, but especially in the world of golf. This is a part of Scratch Golf and what they detailed in years of alleged misconduct from Mickelson. Now, if you missed the full story, Conrad's going to fill in the blanks. But the latest from that story is what Ashley Perez had to say after the Phil Mickelson report came out. Over the weekend, she breaks her silence with an Instagram story. Now, in case you didn't know, Ashley Perez was formerly married to Pat Perez, a golfer and a friend of Phil Mickelson. She said, quote, "I will rise up and stand next to the millions of women who have been silenced to protect the evil and darkness that lurks amongst us. Thank you dearly for all the love and support. My heart goes out to the countless other victims." Now, in this story, she goes on to outline that they were there for dinner one night. Conrad?
Yes.
Phil's at the table. Phil excuses himself from the table, gets up, goes into the men's room, allegedly takes a picture of himself, sends it to her while she's at the table still, and lets her know what room he's in, and the door is going to be open.
And that she should join him.
And she should join him.
In that room.
Yes.
Correct.
All right. Phil.
She did not tell Pat about this until after, and then Phil tried to explain it away.
Because they were playing a tournament that weekend, I believe, that this happened, or they were at a golf tournament, and they were staying in the same villa, I believe is what it was, while they were together doing this. But yeah, and then you had the story, as you just alluded to there, where this got brought up by Pat Perez, and he confronted Phil about it later on, and Phil's response to it was, "I don't really remember all the details of that." And then it became, "Well, I thought the picture, I just had my shirt off in that, and it was more than that." But essentially Phil trying to work his way out of, the situation isn't as bad as your wife is making it appear.
Why are you sending your picture of your shirt off in the bathroom while we're at dinner to my wife?
Well, his shirt was not the only thing that was off.
Well, no.
But yes.
But even if it was.
Yeah, no.
Why are you sending anything to my wife?
In general. Well, and that was part of the story, was that, she was young at this time. I think she was in her late 20s, and that she just thought, wow, Phil's really nice. Because he would text her, I guess just things you would text your friends, right? Like he would try to have this relationship with her, and she thought, oh, he's just a really nice guy. He's trying to welcome me into the friend group or what have you. And obviously he had other motives in doing that.
I didn't know where his man assets became like a thing on the tour, but it outlines it here.
Excuse me? Is this like a recurring thing?
Yeah, this is apparently something that was known or kind of rumored about on the tour for a while. Yeah.
And some of the other links that it details, Conrad, that he would go to?
Yes. So we'll get to that in a minute, but this is an excerpt from the article on Scratch.com that you can go and read for yourself. It's, it's enlightening, unfortunately, but there's a lot of information in here that kind of peels back the curtain on what happened with Phil. So this is part of that article. It says, Mickelson had been told to leave the grounds at the Farms Golf Club in Rancho Santa Fe, California a few months ago, and that was the story that we initially reported on, because of alleged non-consensual and inappropriate physical contact with a female employee. A representative from Mickelson then confirmed that he had resigned from the club after decades of being a member there, but in fact, this unceremonious ending at the Farms Golf Club seemed to only be a part of a larger pattern. In recent years, he has also had abrupt departures from 2 other high-end golf clubs, the Madison Club and the Bridges, also located in Rancho Santa Fe, California. Sources at both of those clubs says that his personal conduct was a primary factor. And one of the stories that is shared in this article that, it's kind of entertaining. I can't lie. But essentially what he did is one of the things he would do is he would pay somebody that worked at this golf club. He would give him his phone, pay him, I think it was like $500 or something like that a day, and have him drive the golf course at a pace of which a golfer would play it, so that his wife, who was tracking Phil Mickelson's phone and his location, thought he was playing a round of golf when in actuality he was at the clubhouse making these inappropriate gestures towards the female staff. Yep.
Feel a dog. Like, God almighty, man.
You're in deep at that point.
Oh, yeah.
You've spent some time thinking and
this is
manipulating this situation to your favor.
I'm not shifting blame. I'm just analyzing here. Do you think that's why he had the compulsive gambling problem? That was a vice to maybe try to help.
Try to get away from one vice, and then he ends up with another, because that happens with a lot of people. Is you give up one vice and you pick up another.
I'm just breaking it down right here.
Yeah,
he's got some demons, man. He got some things he need to talk to the man upstairs about, big dog. Like that's deep. Dang, Phil.
Yeah, not good for.
Well, no wonder why his golf game hadn't been like it used to be. I mean, his mind ain't even close to being on it.
A little distracted.
Oh man,
he did win the PGA Tour Championship out of nowhere. What, 21? He won my buddy a lot of money. But yeah,
that was 5 years ago.
But yeah, apparently it's urban legend with Phil and his wheels.
Wow. He's not a member of
your
club.
They could be in a vice pretty soon.
He's not a member of your club, is he?
No.
Okay.
No, we don't allow that. I mean left-handers.
So don't meet your golf heroes.
Basically.
I know.
It's kind of one of the takeaways.
Scotty just got arrested last year.
He was walking through the patrons one year, and I swear I waved, and I said, "Hey, Phil," and he waved right back, and he smiled, and I thought, man.
You noticed the cart girl that was behind you on the he was.
You just so happened to be in the vicinity.
He was looking right
Did
through
not
Landrum.
realize he was saying hello to my smoke show wife. All right.
Wow.
That is the worst thing that I have seen. When we come back, we're going to wrap it all up. 3 minute front as we continue.
Final few moments of 3-man front here on a Tuesday. Appreciate you joining us here. Appreciate Damian joining us here in the final hour. Pat will be back with us tomorrow. Molly back with us after the July 4th holiday. So we will look forward to being back here with you at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Going to get to some of your text here as we close out the Tuesday edition, but we do want to remind you that the Alabama heat and humidity can be brutal, but you don't want to let it affect your home and family. So keep them comfortable with an affordable Trane cooling system. Trane is recognized as America's most trusted brand for 12 consecutive years, and you can always rely on a Trane. Find a comfort specialist near you online at Trane.com.
Back to Alan Shipnuck and the story from Scratch about Phil Mickelson and reports and various individuals coming out about some of the things that they are alleging happened in the past and And maybe as of just a few weeks ago, these things were still going on. A lot of reaction to that on the text line. John Saber asking the question, will Phil and Diana Rossini end up at the same sex rehab clinic?
Okay, did you see the
Yes.
Did you see the video of the traffic stop that was made? She definitely said JJ McCarthy sucks in that video,
Correct.
right? That was
And she was still employed at this time. Like that's
Yes.
that was wild.
She really just did not care. Like,
It's just so you want to see what I texted him? Oh, you're a Vikings fan? Yeah, I'm
Right.
texting the head coach.
yeah, quarterback sucks.
That quarterback sucks.
Somebody said first Tiger, now Phil.
Well,
What if it was Phil and then Tiger? We just didn't know. Phil lost 25 to 30 pounds to have game, not golf.
Mm.
Dean Isdell said, are you trying to say that Phil is playing with a par 5? I'm saying that Phil is playing with 2 Pro V1s. Brand new.
oh, freaky Phil, man.
Yes.
Oh God.
I could have done something better with like the grip of a golf club with that, but that's the best I could have done.
Let's get out of here.
Dean, thanks for hanging out. Conrad, all of you, enjoy the rest of this beautiful yet hot Stay Hydrated Tuesday. And always remember, God is great. We'll see you tomorrow.
Full Send Golf, part of the Full Send podcast.
All right, the Full Send Golf channel. I was like, let's go to the range. Then fell in love with it.
This pod is about to be crazy. I don't even know what's going to happen.
Join the party on the golf course.
You guys know how much I really, really love golf.
All right, Salim, we got 2 putts to break 80 here. Get it there, right? You wouldn't want it any other way, brother. These are the ones we practice. Go, go, go. Yeah! Oh, let's go. Let's go, 80s book. Yeah, even though it's from the Reds.
It's just like a boys scrap.
Full Send Golf. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
This isn't your average podcast.
You like party?
This is Full Send. Join the party.
So you guys launched the Nelk Love Island. Congrats, boys.
Who's that?
Like a production, dude.
Like 5 years ago, we could do that easily and it'd be crazy when we're partying, but when you're like in your 30s a little bit.
Well, that's why you barely show up to set, day 2.
Just a few hours tardy.
Steiny wanted to be the host of the show, too. It's like, why didn't you let me be the host? It's like, bro, you showed up 6 hours late every day.
I had a girlfriend.
The Full Send podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.